and this is the third unit in the Mediterranean Tan Swift series. So the nice thing about this one is that it's got a beautiful LED light on it. So again, you'll get your warranty card in the top of the box. Please fill that in. It refers to this video, and of course how you clean and maintain your unit. It's really important to send that back to us. So your unit's going to come all assembled in your box. Get everything out of the box. And then you go through how to put it all together, how to use it, but more importantly how to clean it. With the Swift series, technology is actually moving very fast, as we all know, and our units are actually able to get a bit smaller, so really nice entry level units, really nice to take mobile, very, very light, and yet still powerful enough to make sure you get a great spray tan. We've set all our units for you so that you can get the maximum atomisation out of your guns and your units. As usual, we spray on high, we spray with our gun on low, and we spray slow. So we're just going to plug in the unit. And we'll show you the cool features of this one with the LED. It's great. It looks amazing. So I'm going to plug the unit in at the back. Like all our Swift series, we've got two plugs that I'm going to plug into the front. We line up the two plugs and a slightly turn, and the quick release for your gun for the wonderful T7000 gun, which is amazing. Very little overspray, fine atomisation. It's a fantastic gun. So we're going to pop this in first. We're going to line those up. Tiny little to the clockwise turn. It's plastic, you don't have to force it, it all lines up nice and gentle. Be gentle with your equipment. And then we've got the metal connection and the metal T7000 gun, which is ready to go. And it's going to sit up there like that. And it comes with a spare pot. Obviously, if you want to do a green base or a violet base, a 2-hour, 8-hour, I like to keep that ready handy for my pre-spray. I'm going to turn on this one now because it's absolutely beautiful, and as you can see, on-off button in the middle, and now, as I said, this comes preset. So in terms of any heat, etc. So as you use it, your heat will come through the unit. For me, to turn it on full bore. Always use it on high. The only time I would drop it down is if I'm doing a tiny little bit of delicate contouring along the cheek or something like that. Otherwise, we always spray flat out. And as you can see, it looks amazing. Now, at the end of the day, what I like you to do is wipe your unit down, because we're spraying with spray tan, which is made predominantly of sugar cane or a sugar derivative, so it's sticky. Wipe it down, wipe down your hose. I certainly go through how to clean your gun in a different video. The only difference with the T7000 being a pressurised metal pot is that we just have to be a little bit careful that when you do pull apart your gun to clean it, that you make sure that the intake tube and flange are pushed all the way in, lined up, and pushed all the way in the tube inside. There we go. And pushed all the way in and made tight, because that seal then means that all the air pushes the solution straight up into your gun and it doesn't bubble over the edge of your pot. So a lot of people don't understand that that's what you actually need to do for your gun. You don't need to wring the neck of your gun. It really only needs to be just, tightened enough, what we call finger tight, so you can come along and very easily undo that. So the really nice thing about the T7000 gun in the Swift series is that it's got finer atomisation in it. You'll find that there's less overspray, you spray a bit quicker, which is what we love. And as I said, with the newer technology, the units are actually getting smaller all the time. So great entry level machine for you to pick up, to do mobile, to have a spare as a backup in your salon. In the next video, I will talk to you about having spare equipment. The other thing with this too is the filter on this unit. Really nice and simple to change. And as usual, at the end of every week, once a week religiously, we look after our equipment and we clean it, and you'll have your equipment for a long time. So on the bottom here, this just opens up very simply. There's a little filter in there. We wash that out under hot water, let it dry. You don't want to pop that back wet, because what will happen is the water will get sucked into your motor, and water electricity will blow up your motor. So dry it, make sure it's dry, leave it out to dry, or have a spare one. Goes back in. I like to dry mine off with a hairdryer. Pop that back in, we're ready to go again.